Is this you the night before your AP exam?
Go away. I'm on a kill streak. Come on, guys.
Come on, Mitch. We really gotta start studying for that AP exam.
Really,
Quit.
Mr. Babcock?
Stop playing your damn video games, and we're gonna go do AP studies. Come along.
Fine.
Good lad, good lad. Let's go.
But, Mr. Babcock, I don't understand this graph.
It is very hard, Mitch, but I'll teach you right now. Okay, Mitch, this is our monopolist graph right here. This could come up as an AP short answer question. Okay, so let's get into it. Assume that the monopolist wants to maximize profits. Using the labeling on the graph, indicate the monopolist price. Okay, Mitch, we already know that the monopolist is going to produce where marginal revenue equals marginal cost, which is found right there. They're going to produce there, but then they're going to price it higher because monopolists are stingy and they want money. So they're going to bump it up all the way to the demand right there. They're going to be hooking it up at the price of P1, which is right there. Bingo. Okay. And the monopolist output, as we already know, will be right there. Q1. Done. When the output is at Q1, right there, what is the per unit profit? Well, okay, so we're going to go and we're going to look at how much money they're charging, which is P1. We go across, is right there. To find the profit, you're going to take P1 and subtract it by right here, P2, which is around the area of your average total cost. That is how you find the profit per unit for a monopolist. You take your demand price and then subtract your average total costs. Last one. Assume that regulators set an output at Q4 right here. Is the monopolist earning economic profit? Okay, let's go into this. So, ATC right here. Demand right here. They're going to be, that's the price they're going to have to charge right there. Now, when price is equal to average total cost, the monopolist will be making normal economic profits. That means they're just breaking even. That is what you need to know for your AP microeconomics exam. Okay, guys, here we have two multiple choice questions that may show up on the multiple choice portion of your AP microeconomics exam. Let's get into it. Here we have our monopolist graph, and here's the question right here. This monopoly maximizes profit at the following output and price. Well, okay, we gotta think first. Where's the monopolist going to produce, and what price are they going to charge? Monopolists, they're going to produce where MR, which is right here, is equal to MC. But then they're going to move. They're going to shift it up to demand right there. That's where they're going to price their stuff. Stuttering. So this is at the point Q1, that it's at the quantity Q1 and P1, there and there. So you go down, you multiple choice, you're looking at it, you're like, oh man, which answer do I choose? And then bam, right there. Output Q1, price P1. Okay, if the government wanted to encourage the firm to produce at the socially optimal output, it would set a price ceiling at the price where, okay, so we got to find the socially optimal output. Okay, so we're going up to our graph right here. And to find the socially optimal output, you're gonna look where marginal cost right there is equal to demand right there, and they go hand in hand right there. That's gonna be found at Q. Oh wait, no. Okay, I see what they're saying. Marginal cost is equal to demand, so that's where they're going with this. So where marginal cost is equal to demand, right there, like I said, that is where they are going to be producing at what society wants. Okay, which of the following is a barrier to entry into an industry? Okay, let's go down the list, guys. So, standardized product, ownership of essential property, being a price taker, low startup costs. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but low startup costs, that's just, I've never heard of that before. That one's No, just don't go with it. Being a price taker, no, that doesn't even fit into this question. Standardized products, no. Okay, ownership of essential property. This is your answer right here. Ownership of essential property is a barrier to entry into an industry. Let's think about it. De Beers, diamonds. So they own a large portion of the diamond mines in Africa. So that's a barrier to entry. No one else has their lands, and they freaking dominate it. So ownership of essential property, that is a barrier to entry. That is how monopolies are formed.
Here we're talking about total and marginal utility. Today about root beer. First off, we have the cans of root beer drinking. Second is the total utility you got from them. And last off, which we haven't calculated yet, the marginal utils. So in the first can, you had nothing before it, and you gained 50. So your marginal is 50 utils. The second can, off of the 50, you now have 80. 50 plus 30 equals 80. Now you only get 90, which means it's only 10 more than 80. So you can see how this is diminishing slower and slower. Now your total is only 95. You only got 95 from 4 cans. And last, you lose 5. So you must be puking or something. The main question with this graph and these tables is, should I have this last can, even though it gives me negative? And the answer is no. You do not want to ever have negative utility. Stop here. And when this is equal to the cost, that is your equilibrium utility.
So much utility. Oh, I'm feeling sick. Oh, shit.
You alright in there, Brian?
Yeah. Too much utility.
So, Brian, does that show economies of scale?
No.
Does that show diminishing returns?
I don't know. Keep going down the list.
Diminishing marginal utility?
Yeah, that's it right. Yeah. Yeah, diminishing margin.